Hey, it's Morten here from Bemakers. Today I'm going to talk about how to be more successful with your e-commerce store. Share a few tips and tricks we've learned along the way. And some of this is probably obvious for some of you, while for others it might be new. So here we go. First and foremost, when you have a web shop, then make sure that it's easy for the customers to buy more, to increase their basket size. You can do that in multiple ways. One that we've seen being very successful is to create product bundles, as we call them. So bundle up, for example, 6 bottles of wine in a box, 24 or 12 or 24 beer cans in a bundle, different ones in a bundle so that it's a tasting box and so on and so forth. That way you make it very easy to buy 6 or 12 cans or 24 cans, 6 bottles of wine, 3 bottles of gin. You make it very easy for the customer to buy more by putting that into the basket in just one go. And then very often, slightly lower the price for the bundle compared to the individual bottles or cans, so that if you sit and look at it, then you can see, okay, I am actually saving a little bit by buying a bundle. That works very well, and we see that many of the successful partners we work with, that's exactly what they're doing. The second trick here is to provide free shipping at a certain price point. So again, if you want people to add more products to the baskets, then they can be incentivized by getting free shipping. So let's say you've already added for 60 euro to your basket, and by getting to 80 euro, you get free shipping. So then you have a very high incentive for adding for another 20 euro so that you avoid the shipping cost. It works very well, and again, it might seem obvious to you, but it really works well, and the customers, they really appreciate it because no one likes to pay for shipping. So buying a little more to get free shipping is a good thing. So that's on increasing the basket size. The other trick, basically, to increase the lifetime value of your customer is obviously to make them come back. So when they've been in the shop, they have checked out, they've bought something, then you need to ensure that they come back a second and a third and a fourth time. There are different ways to do this. What we've seen is a good trick is to add a personal note in with the package. So write a note saying, hey, thanks for buying directly from us, and then you can potentially add a discount code with that. So if you come back, dear loyal customer, if you come back a second time, then apply this discount codes, and then you might get, let's say, a 10% discount on the next buy. So they'll save that card and then think about you the next time that they are up for buying something equivalent, and most likely they'll come directly back to your shop and then apply the discount code, and then you have basically made 2 sales out of it. An equivalent thing to do is to ensure that they sign up for your newsletter. You can also do that by, for example, adding a personal note and saying, hey, if you sign up for the newsletter, you get a small discount, or you get a little gift next time you buy, or something like that. It also works very well. And then finally, and probably the most important thing, is to have some great products that people actually, they buy them the first time, they taste them, they try them, they have a good experience, and then they want to come back a second time and a third time to buy more. We've seen some of the partners we work with, they sell a bottle of spirits in the first order, and then usually when people come back the second and the third time, they buy 2 or more bottles. So basically, by selling 2 bottles instead of 1, obviously you are doubling your basket size, and that's something that really works. And the lifetime value of your customer is suddenly 3 times before, because now you've sold 3 bottles instead of only 1. So these little tricks, it's important to really work with that to make sure that you're profitable in the long term. So first and foremost, focusing on getting people into your shop, then focusing on getting them to buy as much as possible in that order, increasing the basket size, and then thirdly, making them come back a second and a third and a fourth time, make them loyal, recurring customers. Anyway, small things, small tricks that I think you should check out if you haven't already done so. And yeah, that was pretty much all for now. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for listening.